Does anyone else have any written questions they'd like to submit? I'll take those now. If you'll pass them on down to the end of the rows. Thank you, sir. Anyone else? All right, thank you. Well, I want to thank you panelists for introducing yourselves and giving us a little bit of background information about you and your opposition to the sales tax increase. We have several questions that I've sort of sorted out by topic. Some of them were written to just any panelist, so I will decide which panelist to ask, and some of them were written to specific panelists. The first question that I have is for no panelist in general. So I'll just read the question, and then one of you, whoever wants to answer it, can. This question is, where did the facts come from regarding the attendance numbers? And then there's a hyphen UK, question mark. That UK is United Kingdom. That came from the United Kingdom too. That's Queen Victoria's tomb. Anyway, sorry. So, do any of our panelists know where did those attendance projections come from? Did they come from the UK?
I believe that they, yeah.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I believe they came from some study, but to me, it just the attendance is okay. Maybe we're down the middle. Maybe we're low. Maybe we're high. But the problem is, and the reason that we're having this discussion is there's a risk. There's a risk that this isn't going to survive, that it's not going to cash flow, that it's not going to operate like my business has to for me to keep the doors open. But if I fail in my business, then I know who has ultimate responsibility. Now, we can talk about in this handout all these 6 levels of financial accountability. Well, no, there's no accountability there, because the property now, the buildings, are now in a public facilities board of private citizens. Now, if those 5 want to say, yeah, if this thing fails, maybe there'll be those 4 or 5 you talked about, and they'll just go ahead and bear that burden of $17 million, because we all know what's going to happen. They're going to say, oh, well, if it fails, they're going to say, yeah, it's too big to fail, we need another tax. And, I wasn't on the board of directors when that happened. I wasn't on leadership of the Marshals Museum. We're going to hear 18 different excuses till Sunday about why they should ask us for another tax, because what are we going to do with the building down there? And those questions have to be answered. That's just responsible government. And for our government, our local government, to ramrod this thing through because of those problems again, the rich and the powerful, the elitists. I mean, the deals are being cut behind the scenes. It was a done deal. It had to have been. But we don't have it. We don't have it.
You're alleging conspiracy.
No. This is a panel discussion. Enough of that.
What? Enough lies.
Shut up, buddy.
No, this is not where you're doing. Enough of that. This is a panel discussion. Respect the panelists, respect the process. You have your own meetings, okay?
This is not yours.
We do need to hear from both sides, though, because the Marshals Museum people would have answers to these questions.
We didn't get to see both sides at the board of directors meeting. Every time we try to say anything, the police officers ask me to leave. Why don't you leave?
You need to fill out a piece of paper.
Yeah, fill out a paper.
I didn't know. I'll get a sheet there.
Come on now. Everybody, we're all a community here. I'm just telling you, you were out of order, and you see what happened. You see, don't be childlike. We're out of high school. Don't speak out of order anymore. Okay, that goes for all of us.